Hello YouTube, my name is Tim. I thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoy the video. So today I'm going to be doing a police patrol in a undercover Granger, and in the process of doing this patrol I'm going to be talking about something that I've been working on for a while. As most of you know, if you saw my video of what crew I'm part of, I ended my police crew and I switched over to a military organization, which I ended to an extent. Like I kind of put it on a standstill where nothing's really going on, but we aren't really recruiting. We're just kind of chilling around, and I'm not really driving realistically because talking, and when I talk and play at the same time, I usually don't drive realistically. But but that organization's purpose was to expand to a point where we can actually have change for the roleplay community of GTA. Not just for military clans or police clans, but also for criminal crews, civilian crews that just go around roleplaying random shit, that type of stuff. Like every type of roleplay group, we tried to find a way to represent. And I've been working on a list of things that I want to go to Rockstar and tell them, what they should do. And although I'm not a leader of their game, or I'm not a leader of their development section, so I can't really force change upon them. I can highly recommend it to them, and although that's not much coming from one person, that's why I made this video. We're trying to gain a lot of people that will join together so that we can all ask Rockstar for these things. And we're not going to give up even if they say no. We're going to continue to push because honestly, this game, it's so immersive and amazing, but it only really adheres to one of two crowds, which is the fuck around crowd and the we're criminals crowd, where you just go around killing people and shit. It doesn't really adhere to, or it doesn't really make an experience for police clans and for military clans, which are really prevalent if you just look around. If you look around, you'll find a lot of military crews and a lot of police crews, and just other like agency clans or crews, and CIA and FIB based groups. They're there. It's just they're really underrepresented within the community, and that's really a shame. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to unite as many people as humanly possible so that we can go to Rockstar and say, look, we have this much backing. All of these people want these things. And, we accept the fact they're probably going to say no. They're probably not going to want to change the game, which is understandable. I mean, that would do a lot to the, it would cost a lot of money to develop all of these things into the game. But we're not really going to be asking for a whole lot. Like, we're going to ask for a lot, don't get me wrong. But we acknowledge that if this does work, which we're not saying it's definitely going to, we're only going to get one or two features added. And although we're going to push for a lot, of shit added to the game, we're probably not going to get all that. The main thing that we want into this game is the ability to turn the cops off. That's the big thing, and we mean that in free mode, not in races where you can in races you can also add a wanted level, but not in death matches, not in races. And we just want the ability for role players like me and role players like other people. Like, there are a lot of role players out there, and even for machinimas, there are people who just want to make videos and stuff, or like the Saints fan who, just car shows and stuff, and the cops come and they fuck the entire thing up, which is really bullshit. Like, here, I'm going to demonstrate what I mean by cops are in the game. So we are going to pull this guy over, okay? This guy up here on the left. Alright, of course it's not going to stop. And, of course, the way that I get pursuits going usually is by aiming my gun at them. So he's going to run, okay? We're going to pretend this is another player. Okay? I'm going to end this really quickly because I don't really want to do a big thing, so quickly cut him off. Oh, this guy's putting up a good fight, actually. Alright, I'm gonna just do the pit here. going to work, so we're going to try to shoot at his tires. Which isn't, we usually don't do that, but we're just going to do it for now. I'm using Desert Eagle, which I generally wouldn't use. My other weapons are spec'd out for military purposes, so... Now, I'm not gonna sugarcoat. Obviously, like what we did isn't normal police practice, so it's understandable. Police would go on us now, but you know, in general engagements with firearms, the police are gonna show up and wreck it. And yeah, I can call Lester right now and get this cops out for 3 minutes straight, but 3 minutes isn't a lot of time, and that really does wreck a lot of the immersion. So I got the ability to pin him off, so I'm just gonna take him. Fuck, I completely fucked that up. Sir? Yep, and I'm getting pinned. Alright. Now that guy's probably long fucking gone. No way. I'm gonna go in the direction that the guy went. Although, yeah, the guy's probably long gone. If I had other role players here, then he wouldn't be. And here we go. The cops are fucking on me right now. Now, I'm in pursuit of that guy. Now, as I said, we're gonna pretend like he's another player. Which means that he is still on the map, wherever he is. And look at this. I have cops on me right now. Now, yeah, I can call Lester and get the cops off me instantly. But I can only do that once every fucking, like, 5 to 10 minutes, which is complete and total bullshit. Or get back in the car and lose them, which is complete total bullshit. I mean, that kind of ruins the immersion. And for people like, as I said, the Saints fan, for people who just do car shows who aren't even role players, it's really hard for them to fucking get all those cops out of the area without killing them. And if you kill them, more of them just swarm in. I understand why cops are in the game. I'm not stupid. I know that it benefits Rockstar because the more ammo and shit that you waste, the more shark cards you buy. That's the entire reason why they don't give us the ability to turn the cops off. It's for shark cards. You're wasting money trying to get your car to impound or get it out of the, you know, or trying to, like, you know, make sure the cops don't blow it up, or the ammo that you waste on cops, the fact you have to call Lester to get the cops off you, etc., etc. I understand that that's why the cops are not turned offable. Like, they put it like that so that Rockstar can earn money, and I get that. But if they made it so that you could turn the cops off, then alright, well, the cops just went off, which is good, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. If they made it so that you can turn the cops off, or you can go through the interaction menu. Like my version of what I would like to do is that they open up the interaction menu, you go down, and right under one of these options, it would say faction, and you can either set it to sovereign, which is everybody's against you. The police are against you, and also other gang members are against you. Gang, which sets it to gangs are your friends, but you know the police aren't, so you can still get a wanted level, but the gangs won't try to kill you anymore. Independent, which is what we have now, where you know neither are necessarily. Oh yeah, and sovereign, you can also go inside the Ultros camp, which would be pretty cool. Sovereign lets you do that, but independent makes it everybody's against you. You know, you don't really have allies and shit. You're not really a part of a faction. And then the other one's law enforcement, which is you can go inside the military base. You can do a bunch of other stuff. Your cops won't go off you, but you can't go inside the Ultros camp, and you cannot go into like gang territory and fire off a weapon. So and the police will, the police won't kill you. That's my personal way that I like them to add it in the game. That way, we can still get cop cars. But another thing that we want is for the ability to buy cop cars. And they could be so much money. Cop cars in general could be so much fucking money, which would make people have to buy shark cards. Like, yeah, although I don't like the idea that you're gonna have to spend a super amount of money on it, because that ruins it for a lot of people who have to work for it. But, I definitely think it's worth, spending $1 million on a fucking police SUV type thing, whatever the hell this thing is, the Granger. I'd spend $1 million on it. I mean, I'm no poor person, so I mean, I'd be able to. But it does, to an extent, ruin it for other players who, you get the cops on you, and then you have to get the SUV, and the SUV or the police car or whatever might be damaged, so you have to get another one, and then, it's so easy to get it broken because of the fucking cops. I mean, it's just a hassle. And, I mean, I understand this game is not really meant for police. It's not meant for you to be a cop. It's meant for you to be a criminal. I get that, but this game would be so much better if you can be a cop. It would bring so many more people to the game, and those people will buy shark cards or for them to be cops, or to do whatever. It would get more people playing the game. It would get people like Ranger Scope to playing online, maybe on consoles and shit, where people would be able to join his clan on Xbox and shit, or on PS4 in his case, I guess, because he has PS4. And, it would start up more police crews and fucking military crews. And, people who like the concept of, let's say, invading a metropolis as a military organization and doing martial law and shit, they can come here and they can do that instead of having to go to other platforms. It would introduce more people playing the game. And the cops do serve a lot more of a purpose. For example, like, if you have that law enforcement faction, you shouldn't be able to go and steal simian vehicles, You shouldn't be able to go and rob a convenience store. Because that's earning money for free, which is complete and total bullshit. You should not be able to earn money as a criminal if you do that. And yeah, I mean, there are gonna be those people who go to the law enforcement faction to kill other players. But I can think of 1,000 different ways that they can remedy that. Let's say that you do that, other players can vote to take away your position as a police officer, or to be part of the law enforcement faction. Hell, you just let them kill. You just let them kill those players. I mean, those players can still defend themselves, and if you do it through the interaction menu, those people could just be like, all right, well, this guy's being a douchebag, so I'm going to set my things to the law enforcement faction so I can kill this guy. And then I'm going to go back to the other faction I'm supposed to be a part of as part of my crew. So there are ways that they can do it, Now, another thing that I don't like about GTA that I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on is passive mode. Passive mode is not used the right way. And if it was, I'd be in complete and total support of it, and I'm sure that there are people who do use it the right way. But there are those shitheads who go into passive mode, grab a tank, go out of passive mode, and then kill a bunch of people, and as soon as they die in their tank, or their Savage or their Hydra or whatever, they'll go back into passive mode, grab it, and then go back in the air and do the same thing, or the tank's case, the ground, and they just go and kill fucking more people, and that's such bullshit. There are also other cases where they use passive mode. Let's say they're about to get shot down by somebody with a homing missile. They use passive mode. Then, as soon as the homing missile is coming onto them, they on passive mode. And I've been in situations before where my clan is just driving around doing, just doing crew shit, and some fucking asshole comes around to Savage, we shoot him down because we know how to do anti-air trucks. So our anti-air truck shoots with the homing missile, and then the fucking guy just goes in passive mode. The missile goes, the missile hits him, and I'm pretty sure, I don't remember if it exploded or not. I think that it exploded because passive mode. Shit'll still blow up if you hit them in passive mode. But the chopper didn't get damaged at all. And that's fucking horse shit. Why the fuck? Why the fuck can you do that? I don't understand. I guess it's good for Rockstar because then people have to waste more money on ammo and shit to take it down over and over. But it's a game-breaking design. This game shouldn't be paid to fucking win, Like, I would have much rather than made GTA 5 separate and then sold GTA Online $60 to buy GTA Online. That way, I don't fucking have to deal with stupid amounts of bullshit like that, where I have to fucking buy shark cards and all type of shit. You know, I would have rather I would rather they didn't even make GTA 5 a single player game. I would rather just literally fuck GTA 5 itself and then just make GTA Online. That way they can have so many more resources added into online. Because who the fuck plays GTA 5 single player unless they're on the PC modding? You know, that's total fucking horseshit. Like, nobody fucking uses it. Everybody's on online. And I mean, I guess that there are those people who do play single player and enjoy it. But, you know, online, you can go into an event only and play alone. And there are other things that and there are other things that we added to our lists, like our big ass list, which I don't know if I'm gonna link it in the description below. I might not. I'm not too sure. But really, the reason why we're asking people to watch this video, and we're going to be uploading a lot more videos on this topic, is so fucking we can bring all these people together. I may or may not be starting up my clan again. It all really does depend because I joined this organization in Battlefield 4, this Milsim, but I might be making another Milsim clan on this if I get, or on Xbox One if I do get enough support for this. Or if, you know, a lot of people are like, alright, so we want to support you, we want to be part of your clan, that, you know, we'll do whatever. And I'll explain what, if I do start my clan again, what it will be like, what we will do, what our playtimes will be, and all that type of shit. And if we have enough people who are like, yeah, I'd love to be a part of that, then I'll start it back up. But, I mean, that's not really the point of this. The real thing that we want you to do, if you do support what we are doing, is tell other people about our cause. We can't do this alone, alright? We need people to agree with us and support us. And, you know, and we also need everybody to acknowledge that it's more than possible that Rockstar is gonna, you know, not care. They're gonna turn a blind eye to this. They're not gonna even give a shit. That's more than possible. You know, so none of this might work. But I am joining the United States Marine Corps in 1 year and 3 months. So I have 1 year and 3 months to try to do this. Actually, I think it's 1 year and 2 months, but whatever. So I will devote as much time that I can to doing this, which, I mean, it's a decent amount. So I'll definitely, you know, I won't give up on this unless, you know, they make it abundantly clear that there's no way in living hell they're willing to do this because they're doing something else so the game just can't handle it. Fine. But there are ways that they can do this that the game will be able to handle it, and I just think they don't care. But yeah, that's just my thing. If you want to support us and you want to be part of the cause, to get, you know, new shit added to online that helps role players and shit, share this video around, get people subscribed to this channel, get people watching videos that are specific to this cause. Like, I'm not asking people to go and show all of our videos off to other people, because I don't want people subscribing to this channel and then watching content they don't really care about. I want them to be watching content that relates to what they want, you know, to watch. And that these other videos that I'll be adding are just going to kind of be updating people on, alright, so, you know, we're doing this, this, and this on this date, be there, and, you know, or do this to, you know, show Rockstar X, Y, and Z, you know, so just show people this video, get people subscribed to the channel, and, you know, every once in a while check in. If there's a video uploaded on this topic, then fucking then watch it and then either share it to Rockstar or do something else. I have a feeling I'll be linking the changes that we want to do to GTA Online in the description, or I'll be just copying and pasting it from my iPad. So if you want to read them, you can. If you have ideas that you want added in, go for it. The only thing that I have really done to that list, although it's very long, are some of the universal upgrades we want to all factions and the law enforcement faction, what we want to add to that. I have not done the criminals or sovereign parts of it, so just keep that in mind. So yeah, that's just about it. I hope you enjoyed. Have a nice day.